Hi there. Do you think you know what the pros and cons of annuities are when it comes to the retirement planning that you're doing? Well, I'll make sure by the end of this video that you know precisely what they are before you go signing on that dotted line. I'm Michael Malone, and for the best annuity advice and information, do be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and then also be sure to click on that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload other new videos. Now first, I'd like to share with you what some of the cons are when it comes to annuities and the retirement planning that you're doing. The first con I would share with you is, as you're kind of learning about annuities, annuities you're going to find could have somewhat higher fees in them than what you're going to find in some of the other possible investments that you're looking at. Now the reason for those fees, those higher fees that you're seeing or that you will find, is annuities have benefits such as guaranteed retirement income, which basically is just saying that you're going to have retirement income guaranteed to you for the rest of your life by the insurance company, but they're going to charge you a little bit higher fee for that. Another example of a benefit in an annuity could be a death benefit, kind of like a life insurance policy, where you may have a lump sum value to leave to a beneficiary, say at the end of the annuity. But because of those benefits, because of the guaranteed retirement income and because of the death benefits and those types of things, one of the cons when you're looking at annuities in the retirement planning that you're doing can be having somewhat higher fees, again, compared to maybe some of the other tools you're looking at. Now, a second con that I would share with you in regard to annuities is annuities are really illiquid investments to some extent, depending upon when obviously you're investing in them. But the second con I want to share with you is, if you have to take some of your investment back out of an annuity or start taking income out of an annuity prior to the age of 59 and a half, you could face some tax penalties from the IRS because of that. So because the IRS views annuities as a retirement planning tool, they're basically saying, similar to an IRA, that if you take funds out of that annuity prior to being the age 59 and a half, they may charge you some tax penalties for doing that. So this can be a second con when it comes to looking at annuities as, for retirement planning. And the third con that I would share with you is that if you find yourself invested into an annuity and you find yourself maybe even, say, in an emergency situation where you have to take some of the principal, some of the investments out of the annuity in the early years of the annuity, say anywhere in the first 5 to 7 years, or maybe even up to 10 years, the insurance company that's offering that annuity to you may have what are called back-end surrender fees, meaning that if you take your funds out of that annuity during that period of time, whatever it is they designate, and that could be anywhere from 5 to 7 years or sometimes even up to 10 years, they may have a back-end surrender fee that says you have to pay that fee when taking the money out early. So this could be a con for sure if you're looking at an annuity for the retirement planning you're doing, if there becomes a possibility that you may need to take principal out of that annuity prior to that time period. Not to say you can't turn on the guaranteed retirement income that I mentioned a little bit ago. You could do that, but if you end up saying, I need to take some of my investment back, there may be some back-end charges for that. And by the way, in regards to these guaranteed retirement income benefits that I mentioned and the death benefits, etc., if you would like to have an annuity designed really uniquely for you and specifically around some of those benefits, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And I would recommend, once you're done watching this video, be sure to check out the other video I created called Annuities in Retirement, When They Make Sense. In that video, you'll learn a little bit more of when this type of tool may make sense in the retirement planning that you're doing a little bit more in depth. And I'll include a link to that video for you down in the description down below. Now, in regards to the pros that you find in annuities when it comes to retirement planning, I already mentioned one of them, and probably one of the most important ones, and that is the benefit of guaranteed retirement income. So guaranteed retirement income from an annuity basically means exactly what those words say, guaranteed retirement income. So the insurance company that is offering you this annuity through a contract. It's actually a contract, not just an investment. Through that contract, they are guaranteeing that you will have retirement income for the rest of your life. So that is probably one of the biggest pros of an annuity as you look at incorporating that tool into your overall retirement plan, is that that tool of an annuity typically has something called a guaranteed retirement income benefit that, again, once you turn on your income, your guaranteed income in retirement, typically after, say, that age 59 and a half, the insurance company is guaranteeing that you will have that source of retirement income all the way through your retirement until you pass. And that's probably one of the biggest and maybe the most important pro when you're kind of comparing these pros and cons of annuities. Now, the second pro that I would share with you along with the first pro is that first pro of guaranteed retirement income, I really said was for you as the owner of the annuity, that you can have that guaranteed retirement income for life. In many annuities, and again, you want to look at the specific ones that you're checking out and digging into, but many annuities allow you to have that guaranteed retirement income benefit not only for you, but also for your spouse if that's important to you. So in other words, if you turn on that guaranteed retirement income when you go into retirement, you know you're going to have that income for yourself all the way through the rest of your life, all the way through your retirement. However, let's say you happen to pass prior to your spouse passing, and your spouse still has X number of years of enjoying their retirement. That guaranteed retirement income that you've had and that you've enjoyed, that benefit can pass on to your spouse for the rest of their life as well. So that would be a second pro that I would share with you. Not only the first pro of that guaranteed retirement income for you, but also a second pro of potentially having that guaranteed retirement income from your annuity continue on to your spouse as well. And the third and final pro that I'll share with you for now in regards to annuities is an income annuity. These income annuities that offer you these guaranteed retirement income benefits can really be used to increase your sources of income in retirement, say above and beyond maybe the Social Security that you're already planning on, maybe income from a pension from an employer that you're working with. So one of the pros of these annuities, especially when you look at an income annuity with these guaranteed retirement income benefits, is that you can use that tool when doing your overall retirement plan to increase the sources of income that you're planning to have in retirement. And that would be really the strong third pro that I would share with you as well. And like I said, if you'd like to have an annuity designed specifically for you, uniquely for you, around some of these benefits, especially the guaranteed retirement income benefit that I've spoken here today, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel here, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching today, and I hope something good happens to you out there today.